you look at your standard travel guide, this place doesn't exist to them, it's just blank space. We've all seen the postcard vision of China, the cyberpunk skylines of Shanghai, or the Great Wall, and yes, those visuals are great, but they are completely real, but they only represent about 5% of the country. Today, we are forgetting the guidebooks. We are diving into the other 95%, the massive hidden small towns known locally as Xiancheng, where nearly 900 million people actually live, spending money they don't have, and live a life you were never supposed to see. In those travel books, their small towns are just a blank space. They don't have world-class art museums or flagship Starbucks stores. On the map, they are just the blurry background noise flashing poster past your window where you are on a bullet train to some famous landmark. But here's the thing. If you want to truly understand this country, you have to turn off the big city filter. Life here during the day moves in slow motion. There are only a handful of main streets, and everyone can find the local market with their eyes closed. But the nightlife is pretty numb. So tonight, let's close the guidebooks and care of the polished labels without any bells. Let me take you into the most authentic road still hidden behind the routers. In mega cities, time is dedicated by punch cards and food delivery countdowns. But in small towns, time feels stretched out. Everyone seems to have a massive amount of free time to just spend here, whether you are commuting to work or heading home. The drive rarely takes more than 20 minutes, and that has given birth to the biggest local industry, the leisure economic. You could walk into the best tea house in town at 3 p.m. on a random Tuesday, and the place will be packed. All you will hear is the loud clicking of mahjong tails. Here, hanging out at tea houses and playing mahjong isn't just entertainment, it's a social glue that the body can break. There was a funny sociological study done a while back. In one average residential neighborhood, they found the 10 mahjong teams packed tightly together years ago during a major disaster relief effort, as soon as locals were safely relocated to temporary shelters. The very first thing many of them did was set up tables to play mahjong. It completely buffered the outside volunteers, but you have to receptor and stubborn, resilient local spirit. Aside from tea house culture, the internet has also changed the towns in a very unique way. Enter Pinduoduo, the original Chinese version of Timer. Now, a young person in New York might find it hard to understand why someone would obsessively spam their friends on chat apps just to get a 50-cent discount. But in small-town social cycles, it's a way of saying hello. At local barbecue stores, you will constantly hear people say, "Hey, help me slash the price on this app. I just need one more person." Helping someone out with a clinker means we are friends. And I've got your back. With its theater's cheap prices and their heavy social features, the app completely dominates the market here. So a lot of outside ask, where do these people get the money to constantly shop, eat, and drink? The secret is the cost of living is incredibly low. The vast majority of people here own their homes, either built by their families or bought upfront years ago. They don't have that suffocating mortgage anxiety you find in big cities, with extra cash in their pockets and time on their hands. It makes sense why every single night the street food is still and the lunches are always full of people just enjoying life. In mega cities, time is dedicated by punch cards and food delivery countdowns. But in small towns, time feels stretched out. Everyone seems to have a massive amount of free time to just spend here, whether you are commuting to work or heading home. The drive rarely takes more than 20 minutes, and that has given birth to the biggest local industry, the leisure economic. You could walk into the best tea house in town at 3 p.m. on a random Tuesday, and the place will be packed. All you will hear is the loud clicking of mahjong tails. Here, hanging out at tea houses and playing mahjong isn't just entertainment, it's a social glue that the body can break. There was a funny sociological